สวัสดีครับ Hi there everyone. It is my delight to spend the next few minutes with you on usually has to be micro learning for everyone, but I'd like to just take this little time to chat with have a good chat with all of you in terms of the roles of our college of management as a member of the PRME or Principal Responsible Management Education, which we have recently been new member. Actually, we were accepted early this year, and it is quite a privilege for us to become a member of the PRME because that really elevates our status as a responsible business school, and we join these force of responsible management education with other world leading business schools from all over the world, right? So what we have to do there, pretty much, let me just share some screen with you in case you are not quite familiar with PRME, which it's not a problem at all. I understand this. I came across the concept of PRME a while ago since I work overseas, and I understand that most modern business school, the one that talk about relevance and impact, we discuss the role of PRME. Okay, so by definition, PRME is part of the United Nations Global Compact. It is called the United Nations Supported Initiative since 2007, and it is an educational platform to raise the profile of sustainability in management school. And PRME also work very closely hand in hand with WCSB. Last month, there was a huge organization on impact and impact measurement of business school, societal impact. Which was a joint effort between PRME and WCSB, and our school was invited to attend as well. Okay, in a nutshell, PRME sort of identify the level of membership according to commitment and size of school. Since we are new, we are going to be at a very early stage, but we are committed to execute the responsible management education into the sixth principle, which I think is quite interesting. Purpose. Okay, pretty much the purpose is the idea which business schools who are member of PRME would work quite closely with students and those who attend in the program, whether in the forms of participants, short-term students, part-time students, we see them as the future of management education, right? So we need to work with them closely as well as society to promote the inclusive and sustainable global economy. Principle 2 is values. Okay, in this part, we focus pretty much on the synchronization of curricula, organizational practices, and the area whereby our organization as a business school also promote, act, and think in a sustainable way. So you can really start to observe more and more activities that are related to sustainable action, sustainable business and practices. For example, in the last 3 months, our team you must be familiar with the fact that we work with professional staff on sustainable issue, on greenhouse training, or on the low carbon school. That sort of idea becomes our values. And with the students, we can see that some team here, some unit, for example, the business engagement also work with the sustainable business plan competition, or the EI and EM team work very closely with the university at large on training and short-term training for undergraduate students from different other faculties in sustainable management. Principle 3 is method. Here it's how can we really create or recreate learning materials or training materials, processes, and environment that enable effective, responsible leadership and experiences. I think with the Leadership Center of Ajahn Suksanen or ASEAN Center, as well as the way that we try to work with the program directors on the development of teaching and learning resources would fit in the method of delivery very well. Research, don't have to say all that much because I represent our college at the university level on sustainable and physical environment meeting, and we've done very well, quite successfully in research related to sustainable development, and we have such a strong foundation from the beginning, way before I started. So this is going to be one of our forte in this area. Principle 5 is partnership. So in this part, we have to sort of create and or perhaps strengthen our relationship with partners, extend our knowledge and the challenge we work with them in terms of how to form and explore potential effective approaches and partnership to promote sustainable management. And the last one is dialogue, which can be a forum, a public debate, or student groups or student representative in different other activities in sustainable management and education, right? Or working with media, social media, civil society, and or public, private, and other forms of organization to create dialogue on sustainable development and sustainable business. Okay, so these are 6 broad area, and it is important for us that by the end of this year, which I think now we nearly go halfway through, we'll have to submit the annual report SIP on the way we transform our school more in towards the sustainable edge. So I hope this is going to be something that excites you and all of us, because this is fantastic. You can also join the PRME anytime if you need to search for resources or information for your classroom development, for activities, and or for case studies in sustainable finance, sustainable green bond and environment, or human rights and business due diligence. A lot of issues there, and you will be invited to join a lot of online activities. And they also have the annual meeting nearly by the end of each year in December. This is going to be tremendous for us to learn and to be engaged from and with our colleagues from different other corners of the world. I hope you enjoy the membership of PRME. This is our school. Okay, thanks a lot for your time.